Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's about 6:35 in the morning, and once I've made my hot beverage and I have it in my hand, we're going to go and have a look at the full moon. First full moon of January is especially significant if you are. Oh, it's all gone dark. It's especially significant. That's better. If you're a Gemini. I'm not a Gemini, but if you are, it is significant. I have some fun facts for you about the full moon as well. Distances, which I'll tell you in a moment. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil, and then we'll go up and have a look out of our bedroom window because I think we have a perfect view. So, sorry, it's gone again. That's better. Well, our automatic kitchen light, it senses me and then it puts me in the dark. I'll see you in a sec. Incidentally, you'll remember this from from Christmas, when it was one of my presents. Was it Christmas or my birthday? One of the two. Anyway, watch what happens when I put hot water in it, because if you remember, I told you it reacts to the heat. You're going to see it happen now for real. So I'm just going to pour some hot water into this. Observe, if you will.
Wow!
Observe.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Look at that. Look at that. It's happening. It's happening before your very eyes. Isn't that brilliant? Look at that. It's happening before your very eyes. Isn't that brilliant? Just wanted to show you that. It's I haven't actually showed you it happening, so there you are. See, it's lots of images from obviously the Star Wars movies, but it reacts to heat, as you can see there. Isn't that brilliant? One of my favourite presents that is this year. Absolutely brilliant. You can get it apparently at the Disney Store online, and I'll try and find out more details for you, but just wanted to share that with you. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look at this full moon now, so here we go. So we're going to have a look now. Alexa, open bedroom curtains. Right, so I'm going to turn you around and we're going to have a look. So I've got my hot beverage, coffee. And what we're looking at now is the first full moon in January. It's incredibly bright as well. Obviously, it's because of how the light travels from the sun as well. This particular moon is in the constellation Gemini. It's just going behind the clouds now, which gives you a really interesting effect. Look at that. It's incredible effect. The low clouds you can see there, for those of you who are interested, they're called stratus clouds. And stratus clouds are basically anything below 2,000 feet are stratus. And we have a train going by. What would Adam say now? Monorail. It's a train. Look at that. Sadly, it's obviously in the winter, trees lose their leaves, as you can see. Whoops. The trees lose their leaves, so they just become giant twigs until the spring kicks in again in a couple of months' time. But we're now into the second month of winter, of what the weather forecasters will call meteorological winter, into the second month. One thing I used to do when I was a kid, I still do it sometimes. I don't know if you do it, but if you look at the clouds, did you ever, maybe when you were at school or whatever, did you ever look out and try and imagine they were animals or whatever? Sometimes clouds, I find this particularly relevant when you're on a plane. If you look out the window at a cloud, and there's a certain shape about it, and you sort of look, oh yeah, that could be it could be an animal or a thing. Your mind is an incredible thing. It plays tricks on you, makes you look at things in a different way. It's a little bit of a breeze this morning as well. There you are. The moon's just appearing out of the bottom, and you can see the rooftops in silhouette. I wonder how many of you actually consider the sky in the early hours. Lots of especially if you're an amateur writer, as I am, it can give you inspiration to look at something in a different way, look at the world in a different way. This reminds me of the poem "The Highwayman" as well. I don't know whether you're familiar with it or not. I'll just while we're looking at the moon there, I'll just recite the first line. It's the wind was a torrent of darkness among the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor, and the highwayman came riding, riding, riding. The highwayman came riding over the purple moor. He'd a French cocked hat on his forehead, a bunch of lace at his chin, a coat of claret velvet, and breeches of brown doe skin. They fitted with never a wrinkle. His boots were up to his thigh, and he rode with a jewelled twinkle. His pistol butts a twinkle, his rapier hilt a twinkle under the jewelled sky. That's the first verse of The Highwayman. It goes on for about 16 verses. It's a really good poem, actually. Right, so that's the Gemini moon, first full moon in January. That was fun, wasn't it? So, let's have a quick drink of my coffee. That's nice. So, I hope you enjoyed looking at the night sky in the early hours of the morning. It's interesting to look at the moon sometimes and look at life from a different point of view. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today? Because my wife's at work, so I'm chief parcel bringer inner, and I'm here to look after the house, look after Oscar, and everything else. So we've got a bit of housework to do, which we'll get on with later. The usual laundry, cleaning, tidying up, but most of it's done. How do you guys feel about Twelfth Night? Whenever Twelfth Night is, are you traditional people? Are you superstitious? Do you believe in all that? We don't. As I said in one of my previous videos, when we were, I think it was Operation Tidy Up. I mentioned that we don't do the wait until 12th night because we're not superstitious, anything like that, and we've never had a problem with it. But let me know in the comments if any of you do that, if you wait till 12th night, or if you have any other superstitions of about Christmas and New Year, and you have certain things that you do. I'd be interested to hear. Anyway, that's going to do it for this particular video. So have a magical day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, all, and enjoy your day. Bye for now.